Hello everyone, this is Tracy Jones. I'm actually going to do a review of some printers. It's just an idea, to give people a better idea of printers to use that are out there, other than Vistaprint. I know Vistaprint has pretty much owned the small business sector as far as, printing, marketing materials and things like that, but, you do need to know that there are other options out there, sometimes cheaper, not necessarily cheaper, but, that offer pretty good products as well. First I'll start with Overnight Prints. You can go on their websites, on a lot of printers' websites. Some of them actually do charge you. That's if they actually have, pretty premium products. Overnight Prints, but some of the regular printers you can ask them for some samples, and they'll be more than happy to send you some for free. So the first one I'm going to start with is Overnight Prints. It came in this really nice folder. It's also one of the products that they print on. This is a 14-point presentation folder. I'm going to take some of the things out here, that way I can show you. Alright, so this has UV gloss on the outside. It's actually a matte print on the inside. It's a very, very beautiful folder. Very good quality. Right. First, I'll do the 12-point greeting card. This is an 8.5 by 5.5. Very, very, very nice quality card. It is 12-point. And as you can see, stands up, does the job pretty good. I have a couple other greeting cards here. Well, maybe I'll find that later. Alright, so we'll start with the postcards then. I have a 4 1/4 by 5.5. This is a 15-point. You can see. Very, very, very durable. On this one they did the satin matte finish. It's not quite as glossy. Very beautiful though. Very beautiful. The same thing for this postcard. It's 4 by 6. They did the same thing on this one. It's the satin matte finish. It's not as glossy as the UV. I tend to like going with these satin matte finishes. They tend to look a little more classier, if you, depending on what your business card, what your business represents. Sometimes you want the more serious look. I know UV has a tendency to kind of take away from that sometimes, in my opinion. I have this 15-point postcard. It's a 5 by 7. Again, it's at the here's the UV. It's very, very, very glossy. And then you have the matte on the back. Alright, we have a 110-pound note card, 4 1/4 by 5.5. There's the thickness on that. It's pretty durable. It's not a, it all depends on what you want to use it for to print. Here's the other greeting card. This is a 4 1/4 by 5.5. Again, it's got the glossy on the front. Nothing's printed inside of this one. I'm pretty sure they give you that option to print inside, though. They probably just didn't. We have a 15-point rack card. It's a 4 by 9. This one's got the UV gloss on the front. Matte on the back as well. Again, very durable, very thick cardstock. Very. See how that didn't bend? Alright. We have a 100-pound brochure, 8.5 by 11. It's about your usual brochure. Also gloss. A 15-point jumbo mailer, 6 by 11. Again, there's a thickness to that. This one's actually the satin matte finish, so it doesn't have the glossiness to it, but you can use these for some mailers. I have a 15-point bookmark. It's 2 by 6. This one I believe has spot UV on it. Yes, so it offers a rounded corner and a spot UV. I'm trying to get some of this in the light here, but only certain parts are actually UV. This part right here is UV, you know, some of the leaves, this here. Then on the back there's no UV gloss to it, but they have like a little UV strip going across here. That spot UV is awesome. You know, if you're looking to add a little something to your cards, you should definitely think about adding spot UV to it. You can also wow some of your customers and things like that. And best of all, it's free. Overnight Prints does not charge you for spot UV coating or UV coating at all. So, you know, that's one of the benefits of using overnight prints. I have a tendency to use them when I do think about doing spot UV. Here I have a 14-point business card. It's also spot UV gloss. 2 by 3.5. Pretty thick. Pretty thick. You can't just put that in your pocket and have it crumple up into, you know, little pieces, which is very good when you're, you know, at meet and greets and things like that and you're trying to network. Here's a 15-point magnet, 2 by 3.5. They give you the option of changing your business cards into magnets on the screen, you know, when you're ordering, so you should keep that in mind. There's a 15-point business card as well, but with rounded corners. Again with a very thick cardstock. You have a 15-point mini business card. They actually just started making these, which I'm very happy that they did. These, you know, little gum stick cards can come in handy sometimes. You can even use them, you know, as tags and labels and things like that for things that you sell, or, you know, if you have a little e-commerce store or something like that, you can stick these in there, you know, put some string or something around them, little hole punch. But this one is actually full UV gloss, so it's pretty shiny. I'm pretty sure they offer these with, you know, spot UV and things too. Okay, I have a 70-pound number 10 envelope. You know, just about your average envelope. It's not anything special, but they do print very well. I have a 15-point postcard, 8.5 by 5.5. This one is UV coated, as you can tell. There's no spot on this one. Again, you know, won't bend too easily. I also have an 8.5 by 11 full UV postcard. I don't know, a lot of, you know, businesses tend to use these as, you know, in their folders or packets and things like that to present information. Last but not least is a 70-pound letterhead, 8.5 by 11. You know, once again, nothing too special, but very beautifully done. Alright, so that has been my review of overnightprints.com. I hope you found this helpful, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. My name is Tracy J. Says on there. It's TRACEY JSAYS. Alright, thank you.